We're at Jackson Winks with Andrew Tenesson.
Hey.
How you doing, sir?
Tired. Just finished some kickboxing here at Jackson Winks. Woo-hoo. Yay, best gym in the world.
So wrestling this morning and kickboxing?
No, just kickboxing.
Oh.
You can take people down and stuff too, but it's mostly kickboxing. Full gloves, shin pads, headgear for smart.
So what's been going on? It's been a while since we've seen you back in the cage. Undefeated still, all wins by submissions, and dying to get a fight, I'm figuring.
Yeah, sometimes, because then I remember I can't eat like waffles and stuff. You know me, I'm always about the food. I fight for food, but then when I fight, I can't eat what I want. So it's a catch-22. Either way, I want to fight. 145, 3-0 pro, fight someone with a similar record, less than 5 fights or something. Be really cool.
Well, similar record, we know you've jumped into some big spots earlier in your career, so is that like a necessity or just going to take whatever?
I really would like it to be that way. I fought Prentice Ingram, and I think he's way better than me on paper, and probably, you know, if we fought again, he'd be a lot better, because he just didn't have a game plan against me that worked. He tried to take me down, and that wasn't too good, because, you know, I have most of my wins by submission, so that was a little confusing, considering how tall he was. But yeah, just it makes more sense that I fight people that are more at my level when it comes to experience. So, you know, we can both work our way up instead of having an unfair mismatch of some kind.
Did you almost feel like that win, though, should have given you a little more notoriety, at least here on the local regional scene?
Yes and no, because, you know, he fought in RFA recently, but then RFA, I'm not fighting for RFA, and maybe if they looked me up and looked his record up, they should see, you know, hey, this guy is pretty cool. He beat Prentice Ingram and we're hiring him. But, you know, he sells lots of tickets in Colorado. I don't sell lots of tickets in New Mexico even. You know, I'm hoping, you know, doing this, talking to people, being the nerdy fighter, I'm going to get, like, more support and more people to help me out. But, yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good. Have more fights, build up my reputation as a hard worker and a fun fighter and a good person. And RFA will call me. UFC might call me one day.
Do you feel like that's the right way, or that's just the way for you? Because a lot of people come out being brash, being cocky, trying to talk themselves up. And how did it take you to come to the realization that you just need to be you to try to make this work?
I think authenticity and empathy are like the two most important things in my life. And so without those things, I wouldn't like have the will to do even this. I mean, if I wanted to just protect my ego, I wouldn't even fight, because it's like, okay, I won my fights. Why risk that hurt to prove something that I don't have to really prove if I can just make up stuff and lie to myself? I want to challenge myself. I want to get better. I'm good at what I do. I'm good at teaching, and I'm gonna show that, win or lose, in my fights. So.
Now you bring it up, that's what you've been able to focus on a lot over this last, 6, 7, 8 months, it feels like.
Coach Greg made me one of the head instructors at his academy. It's the Jackson's Mixed Martial Arts Fitness Academy on Ewing and Candelaria in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's open to everybody, while Jackson Wink is invite only. So if you come off the street and you want to learn self-defense, get in better shape, learn how to fight even. We had the last card last Saturday. We had 3 people that were from our gym, from the Jackson's Mixed Martial Arts and Fitness Academy, that made their amateur debut. So if you want to fight or just want to get in better shape, come on down and I'll teach you. And everything I know.
Especially on that, what was it like for Jesse Ramirez, you seeing him? Because it seemed to be a special bond there, and you said how he had started off to get in shape. He's an older gentleman, and then you seem really, you know, in tune and in touch with that fight.
It's everyone. There's this really, I think it's in the Quran or something, but there's this idea that every human life is a universe into itself. And so his story isn't a big UFC name, winning some championship fight and hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars in sponsorships. No, it's one guy from New Mexico that has a day job, that lost a whole bunch of weight, that put it all on the line so he could win an amateur fight. And that's it. That's like that's as big as you can get. It's not any smaller than any Rocky movie. It's real, it's human. He did it, and I'm proud of him. Glad I can help him.
So, what has that done to expand your thoughts, you know, being able to help everyone else do this training, and then even now working with the people that transition to their amateur careers?
So seeing Greg talk about that we're martial artists first. So it's not that we're fighters. It's not that we're just athletes. This isn't just a sport. This is something that we do because we love it, because it's creative, because it's expressive, because it protects us and the people we care about. I mean, and teaching that to other people is an amazing thing. And I can't see myself not training for the rest of my life, so I can't see myself not teaching for the rest of my life. Even if I get a day job as a lawyer or something, I'll still be teaching, forever.
At this point right now, though, with your love of growth and you're wanting to still compete, could you ever see that point where you have to take on a job?
A job? Yeah, I know. I mean, I tell my wife's like, you have a job. You teach martial arts and you're a professional fighter. I'm like, but I feel like a kid. But yeah, I mean, I could definitely see it. Because life's all about growing and trying new things. And I think you should try to be basically a Renaissance man or woman. You try to be good at everything, succeed at all aspects of being human. You're like, I'm not good at math. Well, you can be good at math. You can be good at reading. You can be great at punching people in the face and getting triangle chokes. And you can teach and you can learn and everything.
People don't know, Andrew Tenesson, one of the most intelligent fighters inside and outside the cage. We've seen him starting to also blog and stuff before, do some political outlooks and stuff like that. But then you said you feel like a kid. So does that make this just that much more of a joy? You're like, I train, I chill, I train, I chill, I teach, I chill. And these are low stress environments, until that cage door locks. But for the most part, it's a great joy, it looks like.
Well, it is. I have my own stresses, like am I good enough? Am I helping out my training partners? Am I doing a good job teaching? Like, am I an imposter here? Do I really belong in this place? Coach Greg wants me to teach these people? How is that possible? But then I look at people like Landon Veneta. He's younger than me, but I still look up to him because he's living his life being all cool and training, professional, undefeated, wanting to rock climb and do backflips. I mean, he's living the life. He's having fun, And we're really lucky to be able to do that. I'm really lucky that I don't have to worry about how I'm going to eat tonight or where I'm going to sleep tonight. I don't have to worry that my job is going to be outsourced or that I have to be treated bad by customers, So it's, the people that work the hardest are, the working poor. They work their butts off. They work multiple jobs sometimes. And here I am being, lazy compared. That's why I don't feel like it's real, because I don't feel like I'm suffering the same way that other people do.
So is it almost living a dream, or it feels like a dream, but it's not totally there? I don't know.
It's really hard to say because, I didn't have this dream growing up. I became a martial artist and got into mixed martial arts in my early 20s, and that's when I started training. And then I'm like, so this idea of this super goal of making it to the top or fighting in Japan, I mean, they're little bucket list kind of things, but in all, it's just be happy. A constant fight for happiness. That's what my life's about.
So you've said two things I wanted to touch on. One, what was the first class like that you taught? Because you're like, they want me to teach?
Yeah.
What was that? How did you come together with putting the plan together for the class that day?
Well, it's amazing just when I look back at when I first started learning, and it was just I'm always learning. Sometimes I'd find something on YouTube and show people. And then there'd always be an equal relationship between me and the people I'm training with. But when I'm in the Jackson Mixed Martial Arts Fitness Academy, there's this knowledge that, hey, they're calling me coach, and they should call me coach. Before, some people call you sir or coach, you're like, hey, dude, don't call me that. But I'm coach there. And so I have this responsibility to teach them the best techniques I can. And so I know a lot of stuff. I mean, I have an encyclopedia in my head, and then I have both Greg's stand-up game and the ground game book with me. His whole curriculum's there. He's been working on it for years too, so there's no shortage of what to go over. Just stuff that I think everyone can do at all levels, and then I add a little higher level experiences and techniques to it, so even the blue belts are happy and the white belts are happy.
And then also, you mentioned a bucket list, so some of the things for the bucket list of the MMA career.
Fight in Japan or Asia or Singapore or something. If I fight in ONE FC, I can soccer kick people, which is both the scariest thing ever, but also the most exciting thing ever. What else? Win by a knockout? That'd be really fun. you know, with my hands, you know, like actually punch somebody. That'd be really cool. What else? What else? That's probably it right now. Knock someone out and fight in Japan. That's about it.
So, what do you think you need to do now to find a fight? What is it gonna take? You're hungry to get back in
I
there.
have to keep talking to people like you, and you guys have to share this video, right? So other people find it, and then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and then they'll be like, oh, well, maybe this guy will sell tickets. Maybe this guy will be able to promote the fight. So I don't know. Just be friendly, have good reputation with the promoters. I think is really important. Promoters know I show up on time. They know I make weight. They know I put on a good show. I think that networking is going to help eventually. It's going to really pay off.
And then we've talked about the coaching and what you've done with the time off. Now tell us about the training. How have you been able to advance and take the next step in your process of evolution?
Coach Lenny Lovato has been helping me out a lot with my wrestling. Him and Chad Smith. They're coaching the wrestling over here, and I've improved so much physically. I've just gotten so much stronger, and my cardio's gone off the charts for me because of their wrestling class. So just trying to consistently make the wrestling class, push myself to run and lift outside of the gym is very important, and diet. If you guys want to lose weight, I can teach you all the workouts in the world, but if we don't eat well, because I'm a former fat kid, we don't eat well, we're not going to lose weight. It's 80% of the whole diet thing. Of the whole getting fit thing is diet.
And then, what's in your fat kid side? What's the newest creation that you've come up with? What's the newest thing you've been tinkering with?
Well, there's the Triple Crown, right? And the Triple Crown, there's a Triple Crown of breakfast and there's a Triple Crown of dessert. The Triple Crown of breakfast is a plate with French toast, pancakes, and waffles on it. And the Triple Crown of dessert is cake, ice cream, and a donut in the same bowl. In the same bowl, okay? And you eat it, and then you eat another bowl, and then you feel horrible. But you feel great because it tasted amazing. So those are my new horrible creations. I like going to the pizza place and getting the dough, and then just cooking it at home so I can put all the ingredients I want on it. Extra sauce because I'm like a madman.
Andrew Tenneson, the madman, looking for a fight, trying to be as entertaining as possible. I find this a great interview.
Thanks.
Who'd you need to shout out to? Who'd you need to thank?
All my training partners, all my coaches, Six Gun Gibson, the managers here at Jackson Winks. He's doing an amazing job. We got Coach Wink, Coach Greg, we have Coach Lenny, Coach Chad. Harry St. Ledger is teaching judo. It's amazing here. And come down and train with Greg Munn and I at the Jackson's Mixed Martial Arts and Fitness Academy. So
and then one more thing. From UNM, from the mats, from just starting to the world famous gym. Can you believe this transition? And literally, we're only 2 miles away from what it started.
Yeah, we're right close to where I had my first time grappling in the field at Johnson in the grass. With some random people, then going to the wrestling room, and then going to Jackson's on Acoma, and now we're at the new location. It was like media day and Cowboys getting interviewed, so that's pretty insane. You know, I got beat up by Tom Duquesnoy today, like the best French fighter in the world. You know, one of the best 145ers in the world. So that's amazing. I'm so lucky and honored to be here.
Thank you for the time, Andrew.
Thank you.